All right, I want to say this before I go to bed really quick because I want to touch on Cam Newton and his signing with the New England Patriots. Okay, and then first of all, I want to say that I think it's great that Cam has basically found him a new home. New England was the best choice. It was an obvious choice. Okay, and we've seen over the last 20 years that Bill Belichick was able to win a lot of Super Bowls, go to a lot of Super Bowls with a lot of veterans, right? Here and there, whether it be linemen, linebackers, DBs, he's had pretty much every veteran, Pro Bowl veteran position that he's won a Super Bowl with, right? Guys like Junior Seau was on there. He had Chad Ochocinco. Okay, he's had Rodney Harrison, Corey Dillon, right? Kevin Falk. Like, he's out of quite a few veterans besides Tom Brady. Vrabel was on there. Like, he's won Super Bowls. He's won championships with a lot of veterans. Cam was no different. It's just Cam is the first veteran quarterback he's actually picked up. That's an MVP like Brady is. But I think this is a great decision on Cam. And I'm going to say this now. People got to stop bringing up the race card when it comes to Cam's contract with the Patriots. Before I continue, man, Richard Sherman is the homie, right? I love Richard Sherman. He's a smart dude, but he don't need to be talking about Cam Newton's contract. All right? Y'all need to stop trying to make this a race thing. Cam Newton himself is not even complaining. Cam is just happy that he's on a way better spot than Carolina. But saying this man is getting paid less than Chase Daniel, leave Chase Daniel alone. Chase Daniel ain't did nothing to y'all. Again, ever since this Colin Kaepernick situation, man, y'all just turn everything into a freaking race issue. Y'all need to stop. Richard Sherman needs to worry about, is this San Francisco 49ers going to have the Super Bowl aftermath blues? When I mean by aftermath, are they going to fall? Are they going to fall to the wayside like the Rams did 2 seasons ago or a season ago? Right? The Rams didn't make the playoffs last year after losing to New England that Super Bowl. Right? Then you see what happened to Kyle Shanahan's Atlanta Falcons, especially after he left. Right? Cam Newton and Carolina's team fell victim the same way, right? We ain't seen them since. Denver, all these teams that have reached the Super Bowl have not been back since, except for New England. And now you see what happened to them just last year, okay? So I don't like hearing that, man. I don't like hearing about Max Kellerman. I told you about him, man. Max Kellerman is almost just as worse as Rick Strome in that sense. Because Matt Kellerman be quick to talk about racial issues on First Take, but outside of First Take on YouTube or Instagram Live or anything, he's not talking about these issues at all. Okay? Y'all need to leave Cam Newton alone about his contract. But again, he did make the right decision. Right? The Patriots is the best move. Yeah, they do have Stidham. I hope I'm saying his name right. That's the other quarterback that Belichick drafted over a year ago. Belichick can afford to take a chance on Newton. And he wants Stidham to have competition for that team. Because Stidham might not be the starter. It might be Cam. And the other reason why Belichick is getting Cam is Cam can also run. Cam has shown that he can run the football, right? He still got speed. And the main reason why Cam was injured as much, it was injured a lot in Carolina. The reason why he's doing bad because Ron Rivera didn't give him no help. The general manager of the Panthers gave Cam Newton no receivers at all. They didn't hardly draft nobody decent. I'm going to be very honest. He had no offensive line help. All he had to rely upon is Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, he has the same problems that Eli Manning had before he retired. All you had was Saquon Barkley down there. Same thing with Cam. All you had was Christian McCaffrey to lean on. And even then, man, Christian McCaffrey going to have a lot of wear and tear before it's all said and done if they don't get this man some help. But yeah, Cam Newton is happy now. He's in a much better spot. And do not listen to what Skip Bayless is telling you, because Skip Bayless is dick riding Brady a whole lot right now, dude. Like he's not being fair to Bill Belichick at all. Because Coach Beebe has been known to rebound very quickly. Coach Beebe has proved that he don't need Brady to win games. Remember, in 2008, when Brady got that injury in that Kansas City Chiefs game, he was out for the season. When he got hurt in preseason, Matt Cassell was able to go 11-5. And he's not nearly as good. Matt Cassell is like a C-tier quarterback in his heyday. But when he was with New England, he was able to go 11-5, right? And then 4 seasons ago, right, when Tom Brady was suspended after Deflategate, he was suspended on 4 games. The Patriots were able to go 3-1. Jimmy Garoppolo was able to win 2 games, and then Jacoby Brissett won 1. Okay, so Belichick has proven that he can win with another quarterback. He don't have to have Brady there. But I told y'all in my Buccaneers video when Brady going there, The Buccaneers are way too overly hyped. Okay, y'all need to cut the brakes on them. I told y'all that, man. Buccaneer fans, do not get your hopes up because Brady is 42 years old. You can't play no more. I told y'all, let the history show, right? Most quarterbacks, and I'm talking about legit Super Bowl winning quarterbacks like the Joe Montanas, the Terry Bradshaws, right? Troy Aikmans. You've had even Brett Favre, right? John Elway. All those guys retired in between ages 36 and 39. Favre finally let it go at age 40. And he went to 2 different teams before he finally let it go, right? The fact that Brady's paying past 42, again, that's ridiculous. This man got all the money in the world, man. He's set for the rest of his life. Brady got more than enough for his kids' college fund, plus enough for a lifetime, right? That man got enough. That man got money for his great grandkids. Brady don't need to be playing football no more. He needs to retire. Okay? If I was him, I would retire from football and just stay with my family, right? Focus on coaching his little kids, his little boys, right? Because I'm pretty sure one of them gonna want to play quarterback just like he is. You need to focus on them, man. He got a beautiful wife, a supermodel wife. Focus on that. You don't need to be playing football. If I'm Brady, after COVID-19, I'll be trying to travel the world. If anything, Brady should have went in and had a management position. You don't need to play football no more. He should have just retired a New England Patriot. Because I told y'all, man, Brady is setting himself up for failure. The NFC South is way more competitive than the AFC East. And even again, Cam Newton has a chance to have a way better season than he did last year. Right? This season coming up, Cam Newton has a chance to redeem himself. This is his redemption because the Patriots can still win. They can still win 10 or 11 games, even with Cam. Right? Cam could go 10-5, or he could go either 11-5 or 10-6. Possibly more than that. He can win 12 games. Right? Cam could win just as many games as Brady did last year. Because at least with this team here, Cam Newton got pieces he can throw to. Right? Yeah, you got Julian Edelman that's reaching 34, but remember, man, Julian Edelman, you still must respect him because he's still a Pro Bowl receiver. He's still dangerous. Because remember, we've had Jordy Nelson, Randy Moss, right? Chad Ochocinco, Steve Smith Sr., and even Larry Fitzgerald at those ages that were still competitive. Hell, even Jerry Rice was like 35, 36 before he finally retired. So you have receivers that were still competing at those ages. And then you got Mohamed Sanu, that's still good and respectable. That's decent, right? Remember, Mohamed Sanu was part of that receiver core that Mike Ryan took when he was in the Super Bowl and won MVP. Okay, when the New England beat him that one time, he's still good. And plus, knowing Belichick, he knows how to draft guys. And then Cam Newton also has Sony Michel and James White, who are just as reliable as Christian McCaffrey. Remember, Michel and James White both helped New England get the 3 Super Bowls in a row, right? They went 2-1 with Tom Brady because they were very reliable. They'll get you 7 to 8 a carry. Those two are way better than what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers running backs have. I told y'all, the Buccaneers should have went after Devontae Freeman instead of getting Rob Gronkowski. Gronkowski is literally, man, he should have retired, man. I don't want to see that dude get hurt again. And he's begging to get his bail rung. He's about to get knocked out like Earl Thomas did. And I showed you that video. Because that's exactly what's bound to happen this season. These 22, 23-year-olds in the league now, they're getting sick and tired of watching Brady and Gronk. I told y'all that. The players that's in the league now that's Joe Burrow's age, they've been watching Brady and Gronk when they were kids. Right? Since they were in high school and even before then. They are tired of seeing them. And then Brady, you in the same division. Not only do you got Drew Brees and Jameis Winston to worry about, and I still think Winston might actually be the starter because Brees is done. If Brees gets another injury, he's out. He's going to go out like Tony Romo. Okay? Let's just be honest. Jameis Winston should be the starter. But anyways, not only do you got that to worry about, you got Teddy Bridgewater, an ex-Saint, right? That's also in the division that you got to worry about, right? The Panthers got them a much younger quarterback who's healthier now. Teddy Bridgewater has proved that he can win games for you and get your team possibly to the playoffs. Right? He did hold down the fort when Drew Brees was out. Was missing 7 games. Bridgewater went on a streak. Okay, so you got that to worry about. And then Atlanta has Todd Gurley down there. Atlanta was able to revamp. Right? Atlanta's not that bad. They picked up a couple of free agent pieces here and there. Yeah, they don't got Vic Beasley no more, but they got other guys. Okay, so again, it's not going to be easy in that division. Right? This is not the AFC East. And think about it, right? Cam Newton still got a chance because the only team the Patriots really got to honestly worry about is the Buffalo Bills because Josh Allen has turned them back into a competitive team, right? They're looking almost as good as when Jim Kelly had them in the 1990s. I'm not saying that Buffalo Bills team is still historic, but Josh Allen has proved that he can get his team to the playoffs. He did lose to Houston, Texas in the overtime game in the I believe it was the divisional round. Okay, so again, that's really New England's only competition because Miami is still not there yet. Brian Forehand still got a lot of work to do, and the Jets are the Jets, right? The Jets need a better head coach because Adam Chase ain't it. All right. So other than that, man, Cam Newton has a chance to actually reach the playoffs, right? And have a way better year than he did last year. Because this time Cam Newton got offensive pieces that he could throw to, right? So the one for this simple fact, I gotta agree with Shannon Sharp. O'Shea knows his football. O'Shea knows that Cam Newton can actually get back to how he was when he was in playoff contention all that time, right? 2015, 2016 Cam. He knows this already. And then Bill Belichick is of course go give Cam Newton the right offense to build around his play style. Because Cam Newton is actually a scrambler. He's a mobile quarterback, just like Lamar and Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson is. So that's what Bill Belichick is looking for. He's looking for mobility. Bill Belichick knows that that's the direction the league is going in. They're going to more mobile quarterbacks. Because even Jalen Hurts, right? Joe Burrow can run. Daniel Jones. Even Tagovailoa, Tua, right? Those guys all have speed. They have wheels. Okay? A lot of teams are going towards that type of offense. The same type of offense that y'all boy, like the Black Lives, like Colin Kaepernick, for example, right? Michael Vick, Randall Cunningham, Steve McNair. Again, a lot of guys are starting to use that now, right? That Michael Vick style of play, a lot of teams are using that. They're starting to use that wing option style plays. Look at Lamar. A lot of teams are doing that. Even Patrick Mahomes can do that too. So that's why Bill Belichick has got Cam Newton over there. BB is looking for more mobility in his offense. And let's be honest too, right? Because Skip Bayless ain't going to tell you this. The real reason why New England lost the way they did to Miami and then you lost to Tennessee because those defenses blitzed the crap out the New England Patriots. Tom Brady is vulnerable in the pocket. He can't get out of there no more, right? His speed is gone. He got no agility at all. So New England lost to teams that actually blitzed them. The Ravens actually did it earlier in the season. The Ravens showed you how to beat New England. Pass rush, right? Attack the weak side. Send somebody like Earl Thomas or send a linebacker to go in to the outside and attack Brady. Don't give him no time in the pocket. Okay? With Cam Newton, you won't have that problem because Cam can actually get in and out that pocket more faster. All right? And I still say this, man. It's not fair how they talking about Jameis Winston. I'm serious, man. It's not Winston's fault when he threw for 30 interceptions. Yet the man still had 30 touchdowns and 5,000 yards. That's MVP type numbers. Okay? No, Skip Bayless ain't being fair at all. I'm just saying the Buccaneers are way too overly hyped. Cam Newton's going to have a better year than Brady. You heard it from here now. So I'm just telling you this now before all the conspiracy theories come out, before everybody make their prediction videos, right? Before these gematria fools say what they got to say. Cam Newton's going to have a better year than Brady. He's going to get more wins than Brady. Brady's not going to win that many games. I think the max I'm going to give Tom is in between 8 and maybe 9 and 10. In between 8 and 10. Cam could actually go 11 or 12. Cam could go in between 10 and 12. Brady could go between 8 and 9. Yeah, 8, 9, or 10. Because again, the way that division is, I don't see Tampa Bay dominating like that. Yes, they do got a few weapons here and there. They picked up some couple pieces in the draft. They got some receiver. They got a little bit of receivers, but the defense is not bad. But again, they still got a lot of work. And Bruce Arians is not Coach Beebe. Okay? Arians is not Belichick in no regard at all. None. Okay? The Buccaneers ain't nearly the franchise that New England is, right? Remember, Tampa Bay went 7-9 last year. All right? Again, they don't have a decent rusher down there. Peyton Barber, again, he's not Sony Michel or James White. He's none of those guys. Okay? The problem with the Buccaneers, they can't run the football very well. So Winston had nobody he could really rely upon in the ground game. I told you, man, the fact that they didn't at least try to go after Gurley or even go after Devontae Freeman, that, again, that's a waste of money. I told you about that. Cam actually got running backs. He got running backs he could throw to. He got some receivers. He got better receiver help. All right? Yeah, he may not have Gronkowski as a tight end, but again, Bill Belichick know how to draft guys. He don't need Gronk. He don't need Gronk down there. Gronk should have just stayed retired. Right? But anyways, man, I'm not going to touch on that. But that's another thing, man. Y'all need to leave these contracts alone, man. I'm sick and tired of hearing that. Richard Sherman don't end up like Eric Reed. And y'all see where Eric Reed is, right? Eric Reed was talking all that crap. The white man this, the white man that. He raved for a racist league, but yet this dude was collecting the white man's money. Now look where he is now. The fact that Richard Sherman said that about Cam Newton's contract, he need to be quiet. He need to mind his own business. Because as far as I'm concerned, Richard Sherman got enough problems he need to worry about. Right? You need to worry about that. You need to worry about the NFC. You need to worry about if Jimmy Garoppolo was going to be able to, is he going to be able to get this team back in contention like he did last year? That's what you need to worry about. Because you got Mike McCarthy coaching the Cowboys. Ron Rivera is down there with the Redskins. Green Bay still got their same squad. Like, it's a lot of competition. Vikings are still the Vikings. Even though they got Stephon Diggs, they still got other pieces down there. This is going to be a competitive year. It really is. And speaking of Stephon Diggs, that dude is down there with the Buffalo Bills. So that's really Cam Newton's only team he got to really worry about in that division. But the Patriots can still get out of there. They can still get a wild card spot with Cam Newton. All right? Because Brady was 41 years old and barely made the playoffs. Right? 12-4 and got put out by a 9-7 Titans team. Right? Cam Newton could do just as good, okay? And Cam Newton is at least like 10 years younger than Brady. Yeah, he's younger than Brady by at least like 9 or 10 years. That man's senior. Okay, so again, man, for people to be talking all this trash about BB, Coach Belichick, y'all need to lead it. Y'all again, man, doubting yourselves. And I'm not a Patriot fan. I remain a Cowboys fan, but I gotta call for what I see, man. Belichick knows how to rebound faster. He knows how to rebuild faster than most other teams. This is a man that normally ain't missed too many playoffs. Belichick maybe only missed the playoffs maybe once or twice. Not even that many times has he missed the playoffs in the last 20 years, okay? But no, man, for Sherman to be, that goes for anybody, right? If y'all think the league is so racist, then why are these black players still playing in it? That's what I don't understand. I understand y'all mad that Kaepernick not getting a job, but that's Kaepernick's fault. Kaepernick don't want to play. Yeah, Cam Newton getting a job, right? You got all these black quarterbacks getting a job, right? Tyrod Taylor is getting picked up, right? You've had RG3 back then, but again, man, y'all need to stop it with that. Stop bringing up the race card in the NFL. Same thing with Dak Prescott, right? Again, y'all mad that Prescott's getting franchise tag, but Prescott went 8-8 last year. Again, I made a video about that. Yes, Garrett was part of the problem, but Dak Prescott just as reliable. He just as responsible, okay? Because I've seen Dak Prescott overthrow passes to Michael Gallup that should have been touchdown passes. Yes, the man didn't throw it too well last year. No excuses. Right? Against New England that we had a chance to beat. Against the Bears was like on a 4-game losing streak before they got to Dallas. And then we lost to a Philadelphia Eagles team that didn't have their starters. The Eagles had like 22 starters missing because of injuries, right? And he still lost to Carson Wentz, of all people. Again, Jerry Jones loaded Dak Prescott with a lot of help. You see he even picked up CeeDee Lamb from Oklahoma, right? He even got Stephon Diggs' little brother from Alabama. He loaded that team up. Okay? You re-signed Amari Cooper, so he still got some receiver. He still got Gallup down there, right? You got Amari Cooper. He got guys he can throw to. Zeke is still there. You don't need to go and complain. Okay? Before Jerry Jones gives Dak an extension, Dak needs to prove he's better than 8-8, and Dak needs to get that team out the second round. He got to now. There's no excuses. I told you that. But yeah, y'all want to complain about Dak Prescott's contract. $31 million is still a whole lot of money. That's what one a lot of quarterbacks getting, because Deshaun Watson of Houston, Texas is not even getting that much right now. That Texans are trying to work out a deal, but they had to make a lot of sacrifices to try to get Watson a big deal. And Prescott's making more than that. And Watson had the better season. Right? So again, man, y'all need to stop turning the NFL into a racist. The NFL ain't racist, okay? Then they gave the Players Coalition $89 million to go towards these social injustice issues that Kaepernick was protesting about. And like I said, it's Kaepernick's own problem. He ain't in the NFL. He don't want to play no more. No, man, stop turning this into a race card. I don't respect that Spike Lee even came on ESPN and said the NFL is racist. He'll say the NFL is racist, but won't call out the New York Knicks and how Sam Dolan treated that dude. And then this is Spike Lee who got kicked out of the Knicks entrance that he was going, and they denied him going through the VIP entrance he always go in, right? This is the same Knicks that kicked Charles Oakley out the arena, and Charles Oakley worked hard in that arena when he was playing for him. I don't want to hear that, man. I don't. Black Lives Matter got my people, you know what I'm saying, on some stupid stuff. No, man, NFL ain't racist. Stop bringing up people's contract. Stop bringing up these backup quarterbacks. Chase Daniels, he ain't did nothing to nobody, man. I don't know why y'all mentioning his name. I don't respect that about Sherman at all. I don't, man. Right? Again, man, y'all need to stop talking about these players' contract, because even here, man, Cam Newton is not even complaining. So if Cam Newton is not complaining, y'all shouldn't be complaining no more. Right? Cam Newton is just happy that he found a home, right? That he found a place that he can play football again. Let that be over with. Okay? It's over with. So that's it, man. That's the video. But again, I believe Cam Newton is gonna have a better career, a better season next season. He's gonna have he's definitely gonna have a better year. Right? A much better year in New England than he did with Carolina. All right? And who knows? The Patriots might actually get to the AFC Championship game and battle out Patrick Mahomes or beat the Tennessee Titans, because Cam Newton's a different quarterback. This is a different setting, right? They're not playing against Brady no more. Right? So that's going to be, again, the league is different now. Okay? Guys like Breeze and Brady, Big Ben, those guys are gone. Eli Manning's retired. Now, the league is completely different now. We're going in an entirely new direction going into 2021. Right? Because like I said, Brady, all these other veterans, these guys who's in their late 30s, these guys are retiring. Right? So like guys like Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, they the future. Russell Wilson is also still going to be here. Right? Yeah. Aaron Rodgers may be here maybe 3 or 4 more years, but that's it. Right? The league is different now. Remember, folks, that's the video, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Shouts out to all my subscribers, man. Y'all stay blessed. Stay tuned. I'll see you soon.